told on me the next day. So I'm a pretty shy person, and I thought, what not better a way, what's a better way to get yourself out of your shell than to tell embarrassing stories about yourself? So I'm just gonna jump right straight into it. Yeah, I actually have the vocabulary of a third grader. So this first story, all of these three stories take place in like third grade. So you know your girl was young, she was immature, and she was a child. Just please remember that I was a little girl, okay? I've matured now. I had a great group of friends, so whenever I went to recess, I had people to hang out with, right? And so, you know, we're all talking with each other, and for some reason, Bloody Mary is in our topic of discussion. And so it just became a thing for like a good week, and we were psyching ourselves out. We thought we were seeing her everywhere we went. We were running around crazy in recess, like we saw her. It was a fun time, let me tell you. So, you know, after recess is over, you know, we're all in the same class together, and we go back into class. So we sit down. I'm conversing with my friends, and like class is starting. Okay, I raise my hand because I need to go to the restroom, and the restroom is right behind us. So literally, if I turn around, the bathroom is right behind me. So I just have to let you know that this bathroom is in the classroom, and everyone can hear you doing your thing. Everyone can hear you doing your business. And might I add, the other classroom shares this bathroom as well. So I get up and I go to the bathroom, and y'all, I was really scared and timid, and I thought I was gonna see Bloody Mary for some reason. And I go to the bathroom and I close the stall, and I swear, I remember like feeling so scared and feeling actually like, oh my god, like she's in here, like oh my god, like I'm actually scared. And I screamed. Okay, I actually screamed in the bathroom. And might I add, this bathroom only has one stall in it. So everyone knows who's in the bathroom because there's only one toilet. So and what's the embarrassing part is not that I screamed, but it was the way that I screamed, because I chickened out halfway in it, and it sounded along the lines of this. Like that. Do you know how pathetic of a scream that is? Yeah, so I'm done doing my business, and I am actually contemplating on disappearing, not going out of the bathroom, or what else? Because people are gonna think that something happened to me if I don't leave the bathroom. So I was like, God damn it, I shouldn't. Yeah, that I put myself in that situation. That was really embarrassing, and I opened the door, and everyone in the classroom is looking at me. Everyone turned around and is staring at me. And I was just so embarrassed. I actually wanted to crap my pants. I was crapping my pants. It was really embarrassing. Like, I don't think you understand the embarrassment. First I screamed like that, and then everyone's staring at me. They know it was me. And I screamed for no reason. That's the thing. I was just scared that I saw her when I actually didn't. Anyways, so I go back to my desk, and my friends were like, hey, are you good? And I was like, no, I saw Bloody Mary. Continuing the lie, might I add. And I even draw out the picture that I saw in the bathroom of her, and I give it to my friends, and they're like, oh my god, no way. And I just went along with it because I was like, this is just too embarrassing. I might as well just continue the lie at this point. So yeah, that's basically the end of that story, and it was just embarrassing. And I don't get embarrassed that easily. I really don't. Like, I literally can just jump off a cliff. Why jump off a cliff? I literally can just do the chicken dance in the middle of the street and have everyone look at me and not get embarrassed. So yeah. Anyways, so the next story, you know, this one is actually really embarrassing. It takes place again in third grade. And this one involves my hamster Nibbles. And Nibbles was a cute little guy. He was a cute little fella. I loved Nibbles very much. And I brought him to class with me. And I showed him off to all my friends. You know, Nibbles was the shit. You know, he was really cool. The only thing was that Nibbles wasn't real. He was actually a hamster in a basket, and he was my little toy that I had, and I carried him with me everywhere because he was my prized possession. And I feel bad because I really had to do this to Mr. Nibbles. Oh, that was his name, Mr. Nibbles. I flipped his basket. I took a pencil and I started innocently drawing balls, just circles. I think I drew like 3 balls, circles. And I thought it would be funny to just tell my friend, like, hey, like, he has balls. And like, she was like laughing too. She's like, oh my God. And it was just a funny moment that we shared. So I decided to show Nibbles to my other classmate. I wasn't really close with him, but like, we were cordial with each other, you know, like, we're like kids. We're like, well, we're all friends here, right? You know, right? So I show him, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna name him Diamond. I'm gonna name him Dinosaur. And I'm like, hey, Dinosaur, look at Mr. Nibbles. He has balls. And I was like, do you want to rub his balls until they're gone? Like, literally, like, because if you rub the pencil, it's gonna erase. The balls are gonna disappear. So that's what I was insinuating, I guess, is, do you want to rub his balls until they're gone? How about do you want to rub his nipples when they're gone? No joke, I was actually saying this to him, and I literally I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I was just being funny. Anyways, I can tell that he obviously now he got uncomfortable, and he told on me the next day. So innocently, I go home to my bus, and I see his parents pick him up, and he's pointing at me. Yeah, he was pointing at me, and it was I was already really embarrassed because I kind of already knew what he was telling his parents, and like, he had like this expression on his face of like, of concern and shock, and he was like, he was obviously telling on me, you know, it's not that hard. So I actually am embarrassed, and I'm like, oh no, I don't even want to go to school tomorrow, because I just had a feeling something was going to go down. Anyways. Secret recipe: vanilla extract, milk, and sugar, and then put it in the microwave. I call it special milk. Anyways, so yeah, I come back to school the next day, and y'all, I'm over here thinking like, oh, nothing happened. And then recess comes by, and my teacher tells me to stay behind, that she needs to talk to me. And I was like, oh no, I actually done myself in. Anyways, so then I go to my teacher, and she just starts going off on me, and she's like telling me, you really, I forgot what she said, but I remember her saying, rub my nipples until they're gone. And I was actually so embarrassed. I was actually really embarrassed, and I was just looking at her with probably the utmost scaredness face expression, and I was just like, and I don't remember ever saying anything, to be honest. I was just actually really scared that she was going to tell my parents, and she was like, don't say that again, or I'm going to let your parents know. She said something like that, and yeah, she lets me go to recess, and so I literally walk out of the classroom ready to actually off myself. And my classmates, my friends, were in the hallway listening to the whole interaction, and they started laughing at me. Can you believe that? They were actually waiting, and then they heard everything. Rub my nipples until they're gone, play with my balls, like, and they were just all laughing at me. I was like, God damn, guys, y'all really gonna do me like this? Anyways, it was just actually the most embarrassing moment of my life, and I never exposed Mr. Nibbles like that ever again. I just continued on with my life. So, now the last story. What's the last story? Oh, this one's a doozy. So I'm naturally a competitive person. Like, if we're playing tag and like I'm it, I am determined to tag the next person, and I will risk my life to tag the next person because I'm just that type of person. I'm so competitive. Like, if someone were to like be like, tag, you're it, I would run and like push them on the floor and start kicking them. I'm just kidding, that I'm not that competitive, but like I would run, I would speed and just tag them. I was just very aggressive. I'm very aggressive when I am playing games, when it comes to anything, to be honest with you. Even playing with these boys' hearts out here. I'm just kidding. Anyways, so yeah, so my friends and I, you know, we're playing tag in the big toy. And this is the same school, might I add. I just wanted to put that in there. And I remember there was this big green slide, and it was kind of big and long. It's like a green slidey slide. Yes. Anyways, so I remember I was on the ground, right? Running to the slide because my friend was it, but he was trying to tag me. And so I start climbing up this slide, going around in circles, and he literally is about to tag me, so I decide to jump off the slide, you know, because listen, I be jumping off these slides, I be jumping, I can jump, and I will land on all fours like the cat that I am. And so my foot gets stuck on the slide, and I actually face plant onto the ground, and oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I just laid there, and I actually just like tucked my head in because I didn't want anyone to see. I pretended that I disappeared and that no one could see me, but in reality, everyone and their mama was there. Everyone went in a circle around me, and some of my friends were laughing. Some people were like, oh my God, is she okay? And I was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Can I just disappear? Can I just disappear? Can I just disappear? Can I just leave? Can I actually just disappear and be at my house eating cereal, Pops, Cinnamon Toast Crunch? You should get it. I don't know what the hell I just said. Anyways. And then I remember the recess teacher, she was like, are you okay? Are you okay? And it was just so embarrassing because I remember lifting my head and just everyone was in a circle around me. And I was like, guys, it wasn't that serious. Y'all are making this more embarrassing. And I remember, like, I didn't even say anything. I just got up and she grabbed my hand, and I didn't say anything. I was like this. Like, it looked like there was something wrong with me. Like, I suffered an injury, like a really bad head injury or something. I didn't. I was just really embarrassed. I wanted to leave. I wanted to disappear. And so she takes me in, and I go to the nurse. And that's that story. But it was just so embarrassing because, like, really everyone made a big deal about it. Gather around me. And, gather around, children. I'm going to tell you a story. It wasn't a story. It was just me falling on my face. Anyways, that's that. Those are my embarrassing stories. Excuse me. And I have more. Oh boy, do I have more. I do have more. But yeah, I just wanted to start you off with something a little light, you know? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're chilling around, chillaxing like me. And I hope to see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day. You're thriving. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're worthy of everything. Just like this dinosaur. Have a lovely day. Toodles.